Ready, play. Hey! 15 love. all.
Quite the statement early, that full swinging volley.
$13-15.
18 serves to the championships for Lisicki. 117 miles an hour. Serena, incidentally, has served 24 so far. Well,
Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lisicki is challenging the call
early
on
on.
the right near sideline. The ball's got in.
There it was.
30 all. Miss Lisicki has 2 challenges remaining. $30-14.
Second serve dismissed with contempt. Immediate break point for the champion.
Juice.
Another second serve for Serena to look at, and she didn't do as much with it. I saw her yesterday morning at Orangi, got out there around 10, and she must have practiced to return a serve against Sasha for a good 20 minutes.
Advantage, Miss Lisicki.
Orangi Park, where the practice courts are held, so named because it used to belong to the London New Zealand Club. It's a Maori name, of course.
Juice.
A 7th double fault of the championships for Lisicki. Serena's been very parsimonious in that regard. She served 2.
Advantage, Miss Lisicki.
Cranking up the serve 121 miles an hour, the fastest ever recorded by a woman. 130 by Venus Williams in 2008.
Good. Miss Lisicki. First game.
That should really give Lisicki some confidence, holding from break point down.
Absolutely, she really started out quickly with that service game, got down a break, but it's such a huge weapon to rely on with that serve. And all tournament, she's been doing a great job of mixing it up.
Miss Serena Williams to serve. 15 love.
Lisicki likes to go for the drop shot, but that shot came through the grass a little too fast for her to control.
Love.
That second serve was 101 miles an hour. Andy Murray's on here afterwards, of course. He'll do well to serve many second serves at 101 miles an hour.
Love.
Lisicki's not going to be able to afford to make errors like that when she gets into the point on Serena Williams' serve. That was a rally shot from the middle of the court. Forehand error.
Game, Miss Williams. One game all, first set.
So a love game for Serena Williams. That's Patrick Mouratoglou, who runs a very successful coaching academy in Paris and is now the man in Serena's private life.
Love.
Also working with her on court. Doesn't give her that full coaching stat yet. That still goes to her parents, but he's done an awful lot for her game. In my opinion, she talked about we've won. She said she was in a conversation with Patrick just this week. We've won. She talked about the 3 Grand Slams that she's won, the 2 gold medals, and of course the championships. First pass.
15-30.
The fact that she said we've won, that gives him an awful lot of credit. And I think that's positive. Credit where credit is due. Serena seems to be so much more professional about the game, if that was possible.
Longest rally of the match so far, 13 shots. Good for Lisicki to win it because Williams has been dominating when she's been able to get into the points. Lisicki's been relying on the big serve. Second doubled, and she knows she's got to come up with good second serves because Williams will be all over them. Another break point.
Little tap on the racket from Serena Williams after missing that backhand. She'll be furious with herself because she had the break point opportunity and into the point.
Left Let's for service. Advantage, Miss Williams.
Press after the last match, Serena Williams showed a lot of respect for Lisicki, talking about her massive serve. She plays her best tennis on grass. I'm going to have to be serious about this one.
Juice.
And this is why, because Lisicki can hurt you with shots in addition to the serve.
Just don't see this that often in women's tennis in the last year, where someone's out-hitting Williams from the baseline with power.
Advantage, Miss Lisicki.
Well, that was a let off a second serve. It's only the second point she's won on her second serve in the match. Two of 6.
Game, Miss Lisicki. Miss Lisicki leads by 2-1 first set.
It's the glory of the tennis scoring system, isn't it, Tracy? Sabine's struggle on both service games. Serena won hers to love, and yet it's Lisicki who leads.
Yes, and that's what I love about tennis. There's no time clock in tennis, no matter what the score is in a game, in a match. Always come back. It's so important to have that positive attitude. To have that from Sabine Lisicki. Coming out on court today because she's had so much success here at Wimbledon in particular. I don't think that she'll be as intimidated about playing Serena as other ladies on tour would be. She knows that she has huge weapons. Serve and back it up with the forehand. Can be quite handy at the net as well, Lisicki. If she has time, she can mix in the drop shot. But so much of this match is going to be based on how these two young ladies serve.
Nice to see some blue sky. Forecast for tomorrow is not great, but the end of the week should be glorious. We've talked about the great tennis players, the great golfers, two of the greatest rowers of all time. Sir Matthew Pinson's on the left and Sir Steve Redgrave. Only 11 gold medals between them.
Love.
Good adjustment there from Lisicki.
Really
15
beautiful
all.
approach, because this was very low. And she had to get this ball up and back down in. So you see a lot of racket head speed there and topspin.
Let's for service. 30-15.
Well, in the presence of Jack Nicklaus, I shouldn't use the word shank, but I'm afraid that was one.
Not sure about that shot selection from Lisicki. She had a forehand short in the middle of the court. That's when she's at her best to really strike it and go through it. 5 unforced errors for Lisicki already.
Much better choice that time.
It's all about choices with Lisicki. I think her shot selection, playing high percentage tennis. She lost the first set against Stosur and really cleaned that area up.
Deuce.
Quick first step and beautiful angle.
Advantage, Miss Williams.
First reaction from Serena. Ooh, foot fault caught. That's got the crowd buzzing.
Deuce.
Don't often see that, where after Serena Williams hits a second serve, she's on her heels being pushed back. Excellent attack from Lisicki.
Advantage, Miss Williams. Let's for service. Deuce.
Did keep it a little low.
Kept low, but didn't push forward. Not on balance. Needs to have that right foot moving forward.
Advantage, Miss Williams.
Made the correction on that point.
Miss Williams is challenging the ball on the left baseline. The ball's got in.
Looking down, I don't think she's entirely confident about this challenge.
Williams has 2 challenges remaining.
Excellent return from Lisicki. And remember, playing Stosur, 7 minutes this game. Playing Stosur last match is going to help her because that's an awful powerful serve as well.
Advantage, Miss Lisicki.
And really has adjusted to the power. Playing Stosur helped her because the second 2 sets in that match, she got used to the serve.
What a clever serve there by the champion. At break point down, took a lot of pace off, got the big kicker in, out wide. It's not just about power.
Nice placement.
This time Lisicki's challenge.
Miss Lisicki is challenging the call on the left far sideline. The ball's got out. Advantage, Miss Williams. Miss Lisicki has 1 challenge remaining.
A cat's whisker out.
Very impressive from the linesperson.
Yeah, it's officials 3 players and 0 so far.
Juice.
Now, 9 minutes. Serena's been winning sets in that time.
Yes, this game really gaining in importance.
6 deuces.
Advantage, Miss Williams.
Cranks that up at 123 miles an hour, which equals the fastest serve of the championships.
Yeah, Miss Williams.
Is she fired up for this one? But she has to be.
2 games all, first set.
2 biggest serves. She saves for the end of that game and 122 miles an hour out wide.
23 minutes we've been playing for. It's 2-all.
Love.
Lisicki's response, her fastest serve of the championships, 122 miles an hour.
That down the middle, the clock seems to reward down the middle a little bit more. Tougher to get that speed out wide.
Love.
Now, a very interesting stat from that last long game. Look how much further Serena Williams had to move. In other words, she was the one on the defensive, which is so unusual for Serena.
Williams making no mistake on that second serve, high kicker to her backhand. She just missed one the previous point. Not moving forward enough. More aggressive that last shot.
40-15.
Lisicki takes a little bit of pace off, 108 miles an hour, and it comes back with interest. You can't drop your standards at all against Serena.
Correction, the ball's good.
Well, a corrected call.
Replay the points.
And interestingly, Lisicki not challenging the overrule at all. So she obviously accepts it was good. We'll replay the point.
She only has one left, Lisicki. Lisicki likes the drop shot, but she has to be very careful when she uses it, because Serena, one of the fastest ladies out on tour, up quickly and then took the dominant position in the point.
Yes, I was a little silly there.
Advantage.
Do what I do best. Give it a clout. Second ace for Lisicki.
Deuce.
Backhand slice from Lisicki. It seemed like she got it late, which made it a really nasty shot low. Williams did an excellent job on the full stretch, getting the racket down low enough to whip it up the line.
Advantage, Miss Lisicki.
That's an ace on the second serve.
Just amazing placement, so short in the box.
Deuce.
Seems to me that Serena made a real conscious effort there to stand inside the baseline for that second serve, and I think she needs to be aware to stay on that baseline or closer to it for the rallies. It seems like she's been pushed back further than we normally have seen her in some of these rallies.
Advantage, Miss Williams.
Serena's fourth break point of the match. She's saved one, of course. Coming up to the half-hour mark, and we're still in the fifth game.
Deuce.
Very impressive second serve from Lisicki. So much topspin, got away from the two-hander, and with the short reply, Lisicki all over it.
Well, those of you who were out in the public park
Advantage, Mr.
courts
Lisicki.
yesterday all feel a lot better for seeing the world's #1 miss this.
Gotta tell you, that's absolutely the last spot that I thought that ball was gonna go. A little rattled with the great defense of Lisicki, absorbing Serena's power as well. Nice response.
Deuce.
Well, we had 6 deuces in the last game. Now we've got 5 in this. This game now 7.5 minutes, 31 minutes the match. How lovely to see Williams being really challenged, forced to produce her best tennis. And she's not even the only one with a voice out there.
Advantage, Miss Lisicki.
9th forehand winner.
13 clean winners from Lisicki so far.
Game. Miss Lisicki.
2 second serve aces in the game. Extraordinary.
Miss Lisicki leads by 3 games to 2, first set.
Well, we were hoping that this would be the day that Serena would have a real challenge, and boy, she has. And a couple of statistics to show you, which are so unusual. I mean, since when did Serena have 9 fewer winners than her opponent? And if we then go on to one other, since when was Serena 0 for 4 on break points? It doesn't happen.
Really, really special match out here so far in the 4th round. Very high quality. Lisicki definitely being tested by the 16-time Grand Slam champion, and she's been up to the task. Been able to sustain such a high quality of play. Doesn't look intimidated at all. Very poised. Walking with confidence.
Seats quickly,
Well, the
please.
lovely thing for Sabine is she has nothing to lose here. It's just like
Time.
Laura Robson when she played Maria Kirilenko on the opening day on that score. You know, nobody expects her to win, except maybe herself.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Fifteen love. $30 love. $30-15. 30 all.
Another very strong return from Lisicki. Deep, somewhat down the middle. She started really getting on to that return against Stosur, being consistent.
Second break point opportunity then for Lisicki.
Lisicki who gets the first break. Well.
Miss Lisicki leads by 4 games to 2, first set. Love.
37 fabulous minutes we've had out here. Tremendous stuff from both of them. Serena's had 4 break points, hasn't broken, and Lisicki has just got the first break. 23-year-old German who loves playing at Wimbledon. Semi-finalist once, quarter-finalist twice. Occasions, Lisicki beat the reigning French Open champion. Guess who she's facing today? Suddenly, Serena making some bad errors.
Yes, on her service game that she just got broken at 2-3. At deuce, she made a forehand error where she was very tentative, did not have good footwork. And made a backhand error, pretty relatively easy backhand error. To me, that she's very nervous. She has a lot to be nervous about. Lisicki is right on her game today.
Well, it wouldn't be right if Lisicki had an easy service game. She's saved break points in every one so far, and every game bar one has been a deuce game. That was the second game of the match, which Williams won to love. Deuce. 40 love to deuce. Here we go again.
That's the shot that Lisicki loves. That huge serve and always trying to set up the forehand from the center of the court where she can dictate and get that first strike.
Miss Lisicki.
Lisicki doing a nice job of mixing the serves around the corners. That one right at the body of Williams.
Sabine's mother leading
Miss
the
Lisicki
applause
leads
there.
by 5-2 first sets.
Well, we all know that Serena Williams is one of the greatest players of all time. We can argue who is the greatest, but today she's up against a young player with nothing to lose, who loves playing at Wimbledon, loves playing on the grass, and she's getting the test that we all hoped she would get.
Lisicki is playing fearless tennis out here, and she's able to sustain such a high level against Serena Williams. And to me, Serena looks a little bit tight, a little bit tentative. And I think that's because she knew coming into this match it was going to be such a test.
And making errors. To start with, she was all over the Lisicki second serve. Of the first 6 second serves of the German, Lisicki won only 2, so 33%. Now, Lisicki is winning 58% of her second service points.
Interesting that Serena's not getting in as many serves, the returns, as she was before. And to me, it's just an attitude. She's gotten a little tentative. Mentioned that yesterday with her hitting partner, Sasha Bain, she practiced for about 20 minutes on just the return of serve. She knew how imperative that one shot was going to be.
New balls in play. Williams serving to stay in the set.
Love 15.
That second serve was just a little push. There was no racket head speed at all. Her first double, only a third of the championships.
Love 13.
Really unusual to see Serena like this. I think she's just been overtaken with nerves. Doesn't know how to handle the Lisicki game today.
Love 14.
Can you believe it? 3 set points. Tracy, we had Wipeout Wednesday when everyone was going out, Sharapova, Azarenka, Federer and Uncle Tom Copley and all, but I don't think anyone expected this for Serena from 2-all to go to pieces.
Now, we expected this was going to be a big match, and Serena Williams knew that it was going to be a test for her. She talked about it in press, talking about Sabine playing her best tennis on grass, knows that Wimbledon is her favorite tournament. Lisicki with her 15th winner there on set point to only 8 unforced. So she's really rushing Serena Williams, which usually it's the other way around. It's not often, particularly in the last year, that you've seen Serena Williams rattled. That last service game, it's just a shocker.
She's lost only 2 matches all year to the then American teenager Sloane Stephens, who's still in the draw here now, has turned 20 in the quarterfinals of the Australian Open. Then she lost to Victoria Azarenka in the final in Doha. And since then, 34 matches. And a huge feeling of anticipation, surprise, shock, amazement around the centre court. But great champions have a habit of finding a way to win.
Miss Lisicki to serve.
This match is very far from over.
Let's Second service. Love 15.
Much better return of serve there from Serena in her court positioning inside the baseline and then really stepping into it, not backing off. Critical to have that attitude.
All.
No!
30-15.
Serena stares in astonishment at her opponent's shot,
40-15.
but that was another stunner.
Excellent return. Lisicki just half volleys it for a winner.
Game. Miss Lisicki.
That is the third time Lisicki's come up with an ace on the second serve.
First game, second set.
Fifth ace in total. And when did Serena Williams last lose 5 games in a row? Not this year, I can tell you.
Left.
Absolutely must-win game here for Serena Williams to stop that momentum, get that intensity back.
Love. 40 love.
Fourth ace.
Yeah, Miss Williams. One game more, second set.
Well, Serena won her opening service game of the first set to love. Does the same at the start of the second. That's the sort of response you expect from a champion.
Love 15.
Williams is definitely going to have to elevate on a return of serve.
30.
That's what you want to hear from Williams. Just that little come on to really send a message to her opponent.
Patrick Moratoglu on the left, boyfriend, coaching advisor. Coached to a whole host of terrific players in an academy just outside Paris.
He'll be recording of this.
Standing well inside the baseline.
Love 40.
Had 4 break points in that opening set. Couldn't take advantage, but they were all one at a time. 3 in a row is a little different.
Yeah, Miss Williams. Miss Williams leads by 2 games to 1. Second set. First set, Miss Lisicki.
So 8 points in a row then for Serena Williams. And is this the start of a big, big fight back?
Time.
Serena Williams then with the break of serve now in this second set.
Love.
Williams really making a concerted effort, staying close to the baseline, trying to hit balls early, trying to be more aggressive.
Love.
Williams returned much better in that last game, and just a little bit of a blink there as well from Lisicki. This set is all about whether Lisicki can sustain that level from the first set.
Love.
Wonderful placement. 11 straight points for Serena Williams.
Yeah, Miss Williams. Williams leads by 3 games to 1. Second set.
It's almost like the head girl is said to this very talented and precocious first former, okay, you've had your fun, but I am the boss.
And be intimidated by me.
Love 15.
Lisicki had played such a clean match up to a set and a game. More air starting to creep in quickly in the point.
30.
Feast or famine.
So the sequence is finally broken. A sequence in which Serena won 14 straight points.
So many things to be impressed with Sabine Lisicki's game today, but this is one of them. The ability to take the power from Williams and absorb it and hit it back for a winner.
Another excellent return from Serena right onto the baseline. Chance for the double break then.
1 for 5 for Williams on breakpoint conversions.
Deuce.
Lifted up on that forehand and down and forward. You have ball coming that much pace at you.
Advantage, Miss Lisicki. Deuce.
Very smart play there from Williams. Got Lisicki out of position, had noticed that she'd slicing about pretty high, and finally on the third one she came in, took it out of the air.
Miss Williams.
This is a lady on a mission right now. A terrific serve thundered back at Lisicki. Second break point of the game.
Miss Williams. Miss Williams leads by 4 games to 1. Second set. First set, Miss Lisicki.
So the double break, 4 games in a row and normal order restored. The question is, can Lisicki now find her game again?
Can she be resilient after now losing it? Rebound and get back to that game plan and consistency that she had in the first set.
On the right there is Barbara Rittner, who's the captain of the German Fed Cup team. That's the women's equivalent of the Davis Cup, of course. When Lisicki reached the semi-finals here 2 years ago, she was the first German lady to reach a Grand Slam semi-final since.
Steffi Graf.
Yeah. We've got a whole host of good young German players now. Angelique Kerber, Andrea Petkovic, who's just returning from injury, Mona Barthel, Annika Beck, Julia Gerges. The German system really producing some fine players, and the Aussies used to do that, and Yvonne Goolagong-Cawley. Now, the trouble is we can't tweak their tail this week because they beat us at the rugby on Saturday, so we've got to be more respectful.
Game so much more international. difficult for Australia, for the United States, or Britain to come up with the champions.
Although America's got some fine young players coming through now. Sloane Stephens, we've mentioned, semi-finalist at the Australian Open.
Madison Keys,
Yeah.
real promise.
Love 15. All.
Sabine, look, I know you like playing them, but you're not very good at it. So, you know, take that club out of the bag and hurl it into the lake.
Particularly against this opponent.
All.
Strikes the ball with so much power and so clean. Right in the middle. Great accuracy there. Can she keep it up? Exclamation point. What did she say?
I think she said,
40-30.
kill it. She certainly did. Put this away with a vengeance.
Nice play from Lisicki rushing Williams,
Deuce.
which is not an easy task.
Advantage, Miss Williams.
But that was a drop volley, not a drop shot.
That's right.
Deuce.
Excellent return, but look how quickly she gets up to the net. So it's still above the height of the net, which was critical.
Advantage, Miss Williams.
Just missing the shots she was making in the first set.
So impressive. Getting so many returns of serve back in play. Which, of course, just that consistency applies pressure.
Deuce.
Really did well, Lisicki, this point, because there were a couple odd bounces and she stayed down low enough to just keep the ball back in play before she got the smash.
Advantage, Miss Williams. Okay, Miss Williams.
Sister Isha
Miss Williams leads by 5
will
games
be
to 1.
delighted with this response. Remember, Serena had lost 5 games in a row. Now she's won 5 games in a row. And one of the reasons is this. No unforced errors in this set at all. 12 in the first, that's 3 games given away. We said great champions have a habit of responding.
Responding, I also think, on the flip side, Lisicki has not been able to play at that same level. So Serena doesn't feel as much pressure. Because it was those 2 odd points.
Love 30.
Serena Williams was serving on the same side she's serving on, or she's on now, serving at 2-3 and deuce, where she made those really unusual, unforced errors that turned that first set on its head.
Love 40.
3 set points then to level the match.
15-40.
That's been a very effective serve, the one out wide.
30-40.
7 aces now.
Game and second set, Miss Williams.
Williams levels match and a set all.
By 6 games to 1. 1 set all.
I suppose, Tracy, people will be assuming now, oh well, problem's over. She'll race through this third set as well. Not quite as simple as that, though.
It's really going to be critical first couple of games to see how Lisicki's game holds up, because we know that Serena Williams has been in this position so many times. She had her back up against the wall, losing that first set. But just the aura of Serena Williams really get inside an opponent's head.
Where, of course, it's now 1 set all, and we have a slight delay here because Sabine Lisicki has left us, no doubt for a bathroom break, but an extraordinary set from Serena Williams there. I mean, under threat, way off her best, looking very nervous, making surprising unforced errors, and then to turn it around in the way she did. 4 love games, no unforced errors. And is it now all over, or can Lisicki get in her head again?
So much of that is going to depend on how Sabine Lisicki is able now to rebound and be resilient and raise the level of her game back to the way that she was playing that first set. Because there's 2 things that happened in that second set, I think. Serena started getting a lot more returns of serve in play. I think also Sabine Lisicki's game wasn't quite as confident, wasn't quite as clean. Too many unforced errors that second set, not as penetrating on the ground strokes. Just took foot off the gas a little bit.
Trying to keep warm. Of course, no Venus for the first time, I think. There's been no Venus at Wimbledon when Serena's been playing here, but they're chatting all the time.
They are. Chat all the time, but Serena said it is very, very different without Venus there. They rent the same house and always the same house together. Venus always gets the big room, Serena the small room, and Serena says, I'm still in the small room.
Time.
First time she's ever played Wimbledon without Venus. She said Venus puts the music on in the morning. That's what I'm used to. No mom or dad here either. Isha, older sister Isha, is the only family member that is here. Her mom is, Serena said she's back at the beach somewhere with one of their other sisters. Dad is back home with his new baby boy. Dylan is only 3 months old.
Final sets, Miss Williams to serve.
Oh, racket fraying a bit.
Love.
Well, these early stages of this third set are so important for the psychology of this match.
For both players, but I think in particular even more for Lisicki. Williams was so much more experienced in these situations. And for Lisicki, you almost get the feeling it's like Stokowski said the other day when he was playing Federer. You have to beat Roger Federer and you have to beat his legend as well.
Miss Williams. New balls, please. First game, final set.
7 straight games then for Serena Williams. And you can't help but feel that the next game is going to be absolutely crucial. There's a look of steely determination in the eye of Serena at the moment.
Which is so intimidating. She has that aura. Everybody on tour knows that Serena has her back up against the wall. She's just about the best competitor out there.
New balls.
Love.
Just clip that net frequently off that backhand return up the line. She either has to move back and let some of the height come out of it, or I think preferably move up about a step.
At least she can smile at her own mistakes. Just got a little carried away.
Hit the net. The ball moved away from her. That's where she needed to take a little bit of pace off because she wasn't quite on balance.
Ooh.
40-30.
Well, they say you make your own luck out there.
She's really attacking that ball, really moving forward and hit it nice and early.
Oh, not 2 in a row.
That was the double bounce off the net, though.
Deuce. Let's second service. Advantage, Miss Lisicki.
Perhaps the net was not manufactured by Williams and sister.
Much better connection there.
Deuce.
Very difficult shot to change the direction of the ball. Serve's coming at you with a lot of top spin.
Advantage, Miss Williams.
Suddenly it's Serena making Sabine do the running. 4 game points the German has had, but now it's break point. Just when she needed it, the first serve deserts her. It's wide.
Yeah, Miss Williams. Miss Williams leads by 2 games to love. Final set.
Big sigh of relief there from Patrick Mouratoglou. That was a huge game right there. Lisicki trying to stop the tide. So many games in a row, and huge opportunity for Lisicki in that last point. Forehand, huge weapon there from the middle of the court. Strikes it wide. She needs to take advantage of those shots.
Love.
Lisicki wants her towel. Not surprised she's really being moved around the court all of a sudden.
Yeah, Serena's now found her stride. The ground strokes, good depth, mixing in angles as well.
Nice from Serena. She says shot as it flies past her.
15 all.
Just misfiring on a few of those forehands she was connecting perfectly with the first set. She feels so much pressure to cut it so fine against Williams. Game really taken to a new level with these two servers. They're serving aces on second serves. Two biggest servers in the game.
Oh, second time of the match she's been called by for a foot fault, one at each end. Feet not allowed to touch the line. The court inside it, of course, at any time.
40-30.
And a second double fault for Serena.
Yeah, Miss Williams. Miss Williams leads by 3 games to love. Final set.
Serena just asking the line judge what the problem was with the foot, which foot was encroaching on the line. But she's not the one with real worries now, it's Sabine Lisicki. And you can't help feeling that when Serena broke in that second game of this set, after Lisicki had been up 40 love, that was a crucial moment of the match.
It was a backbreaker. Lisicki has lost the last 8 games in a row. So that really starts to eat away at you mentally.
Yeah, she's now really regroup and said to herself, I have got to win this game. I've got to put her under a little bit of pressure. You can see Cam urging her on. And Coach Wim Fissette in the middle. One huge effort to be made.
Wim Fissette, by the way, I think that's a good coaching choice. Of course, he was with Kim Kleisters for so many years, so it doesn't hurt to have a coach that has so much experience with a Grand Slam champion. How to react, what you might need to say at certain crucial situations in a Grand Slam.
Love 15.
I also think it's a case of second serve points won in the third set. Lisicki's struggling with it.
And also struggling with the fact she's having to serve far too many second serves now. She's lost rhythm on the first delivery.
All.
Looking at her group and asking should she challenge, might have been influenced by the oohs and ahs of the crowd, who obviously thought it was very close.
(30-15).
I also think that Serena Williams has gotten used to the serve and found a little bit better groove on the return. Big serve to adjust to. She's caught her many times on that
forehand side. Fourth second serve ace in the match from Lisicki. Only had 4 first service aces.
Miss Williams leads by 3 games to 1. Final set.
So the sequence is broken. It was 9 straight games. But can Lisicki put some pressure on the Williams serve now?
Love.
Those are the sort of unforced errors. She just cannot afford a second serve. Got to get that back into play.
I think deepen up the middle. Give yourself big court to hit into. spectacular play by both players. Excellent drop shot
15-all.
from Serena Williams. Surprise tactic, but terrific movement from Lisicki. She gets charged up. Loves playing on this center court.
Let for service. (30-15).
Cannot afford to make those types of errors. Forehand in the middle of the court. Very costly.
Let for service.
Cool, calm and collected there. Serena took her time, knew what she had to do.
40-15.
Really liked what I saw on the forehand volley from Serena. Very technically sound, adding a little finesse. She's talked about the fact that with Patrick, they're still trying to round out her game even more, add elements. She's more confident with her volley.
Should she get one?
40-30.
I always say they're pretty loose nets here at Wimbledon because of the net posts in the natural grass. They usually go over. Crowd loves the reaction of Lisicki.
Deuce.
Crowd really trying to lift Lisicki back into the match.
Let for service. Correction, the ball's good. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Williams is challenging the call on the left baseline.
Key
ball's
stage
good
of
in.
this final set, because although Serena is up a break, it's deuce, and Lisicki will feel a little
Replay the
aggrieved
points.
because that shot was called out. It was right on the baseline. She
Williams
was in
has
the
2 challenges
ascendancy in the
remaining.
rally. Of course, we're going to have to replay the point at deuce. Serena was 40-15 up in this game. It is just the one break of serve, of course.
advantage, Miss Lisicki.
It's the first break point that Lisicki has had since the first set, when she broke twice in a row.
Williams leads by 3 games to 2. Final set.
Tracy, this is fun now, because when Serena responded to losing 5 games in a row by winning 9, we thought, all right, great. Lisicki's had her fun, but now, back on serve, will the nerves creep back in for Williams?
It gets very interesting now. Williams just serving at 3-1 and 40-15. So many games in a row at her back. You really thought that she was in total control of this match. Just one loose point where she tried that drop shot. I think her forehand that she sent deep, she thought it was long, kind of stopped playing and then had to quickly hit a drop shot that she missed. It doesn't take much on grass.
And the buzz
momentum to turn very quickly.
And the buzz that we had around the crowd particularly towards the end of the first set is suddenly back.
Well, they love Lisicki. I mean, she's done so well here in the past couple of quarters, won semifinals, taking out big names on this court. She loves this surface. Without a doubt, it's her best surface, her best Grand Slam. She's played such fearless tennis in the first set. Can she get that style of play back up right now in the last stages of this third set?
Love 15. All.
She's done such a good job of mixing up her serves. Lisicki serving the aces out wide, so the one up the tee has caught Serena Williams off. Lisicki's got that confident body language again, walking quickly between points, bounce in her step.
All.
Chance for Williams to restore her break then. Crowd really into this match now. The oohs and ahs on every point.
Miss Williams leads by 4 games to 2. The final set.
That's that tough line that you walked. Lisicki had made a few unforced errors the last couple of points, so that last forehand she pulled back a little bit. Doesn't take much. That was hanging a bit too much. Serena Williams, it's a winner up the line.
Love 15. Love 30.
Very good response there. Lisicki. Controlled aggression, going after her shots, but getting good length and accuracy last couple of points.
(15-30). Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Lisicki is challenging a call on the service line. The ball's got in.
Posed with a smile on her face, Sabine Lisicki. Not one of her better
15-30.
challenges, that.
Miss Lisicki has 2 challenges remaining.
A little giggle from the crowd.
6-ace for Serena. Lisicki has served 8. Lisicki get that ball was behind, and yet she got it back right at the feet of Williams, and it's a chance to break back again.
15-14.
Lisicki's moved very well. She says that's one of the reasons why she plays so well on grass. She feels comfortable moving on it.
(30-14). Miss Williams leads by 4 games to 3. Final set.
3 breaks to serve in a row then, an hour and 45 minutes. This is fun.
Just to add to the drama, 2 biggest servers of the game in middle stages of the 3rd set, we get 3 breaks in a row. They'd be so tough to come by. Very exciting tennis to watch. Only the 4th round.
Heavy hitting, but variety as well. And Lisicki, as we said at the start, is one of the very few players on the tour who can match Serena Williams with power. And she's just not intimidated.
And of course, that's so critical, to walk out on court and feel like you have a chance, to feel like you can come up at the end of the day as the winner. And she knows that because she has such big weapons, particularly the serve and the forehand, ability to move well on grass. So much success here at Wimbledon, so of course she's flooded back with great memories. She feels confident on this court.
That's Sabine's father, Dr. Richard. So there's her mother, who's a ceramic artist.
Love 30.
Yeah, she knows only too well that you cannot give Serena Williams free points at this stage of the contest.
And that's what puts so much pressure on you, because you know that in the back of your head. Can't have any missteps.
Love 40. Fifteen 40. $30-40.
2 saved, 1 remains.
Wow. That was a big hole she just dug herself out of.
Deuce.
.85 miles an hour, that last forehand. Surprisingly, Williams really didn't go after that second serve.
Advantage, Miss Lisicki.
Such a critical point. She didn't want to make an error. Oh, that drop shot has not been successful with that today.
Deuce.
And she had all the momentum going for her. 4 points in a row. Would have been huge to hold from Love 40.
A little bit of a brain cramp there from Lisicki, which happens.
Advantage, Miss Lisicki.
Way to rebound.
Nine aces, 4 of them on the second serve.
2 more than Serena. Very impressive.
Lisicki. What a match.
Four games all. Final set.
I think it was Boris Becker who once said, when you get down to 4-all in the final set, it's all about heart and head.
Absolutely.
Love.
Serena must be thinking way in the back of her head, hopefully not the front. How did I get in this position in the third set? I was up 3-1, 40-15 on my serve, seemingly cruising.
13 all.
Don't get many opportunities against Serena Williams to get a good look at a shot. You really got to take advantage of those.
Oh, that was a real chance.
30-15.
Serena knew she'd be let off the hook on that one.
All.
4 all, 30 all, final set. The moments you train all those hours for, can you produce your best when it matters most?
Lisicki had Serena on her back foot from the return. That's what great champions do. In the moment of crisis, get that first serve in. But it certainly did there. Serena Williams losing her footing.
Advantage, Lisicki.
How she got that back when the world was flying all over the place. Remarkable effort, but Lisicki stays calm. Second break point. This to leave her to serve for the match.
Lisicki leads by 5 games to 4. Final sets.
It's absolutely the get of her life right there from Sabine Lisicki on that backhand side. She's been moving so well to that side, and the lob was just almost out of reach of Serena Williams and made it uncomfortable.
We said at the start, Sabine came on with nothing to lose. No pressure, not expected to win, went out there, played wonderful tennis. Now the psychology is different. You're sitting there, I'm serving for the match against the 5 times champion. Different pressures now.
Very important for Sabine Lisicki now to not think of the finish line. Only think of this next point, what she needs to do, 1 point at a time. Obviously, that's the mantra of tennis players. Easier said than done, but that's what she needs to employ.
Time.
This is the moment of her life.
Thank you. Love. Love.
Sister Isha knows that Serena will not go away. Great champions don't fade away, they fight.
Lisicki would dearly love a huge first serve right here.
It's match point against the champion, the only champion left in the draw.
Deuce. Miss Williams.
Third double fault. And in the blink of an eye, we go from match point to break point.
And then her 10th ace.
Deuce.
for the Lisicki family and for this young woman. This most surprising of championships has just produced the biggest shock yet. The odds-on favourite, the woman who'd won 34 straight matches, is out. And Sabine Lisicki will play Kaya Kanepi for a place in the semi-finals at Wimbledon. A stunning performance. And it couldn't happen to a nicer young woman.
Absolutely amazing performance from Sabine Lisicki coming out in that first set, playing just dynamite tennis all over Serena Williams, serving well, hitting with so much power, really controlling the play. And then you have the five-time champion Serena Williams coming back in that second set, getting a nice lead in the third. Thought the outcome was going to be Williams again. Lisicki, so resilient, very impressive to elevate her game again to another level.
She will want
Great last game, just fearless.
Absolutely. She'll want this moment to never pass. I did a disservice to Petra Kvitova. There is, of course, one past champion still left in the tournament, but this, well, I'm almost speechless because, as you were saying, 3-1, 40-15, match was virtually over. Not in this woman's eyes. She will be the toast of Wimbledon tonight. And Mum and Dad getting congratulations all round from people behind the players' box as well. But you can't celebrate because, of course, the women's quarterfinals are tomorrow. There's Mum. What a moment. And Sabine is sort of saying, anybody else want an autograph? I do not want to leave this court. She says she loves it. Yeah, a few more. Right, that's fine.
Well played, Sabine. Brilliant.
Ticket stubs, miniature balls, anything else? Oh, yeah, back of a shirt, why not?
Amazing game.
What a
Thank
moment
you.
for her. Oh, so somebody else. Exercise book.
Thank you. Just do one more for this. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, I better go. She is absolutely bubbling over, and why not? Because it is the story of the day, no doubt about that one. Oh, everyone's going to take a breather. All we got next is a certain Andy Murray. Not a bad day, is it? What a day to be at Wimbledon. And these people will talk long and hard about the fact that they saw Sabine Lisicki beat Serena Williams. 6-2, 1-6, 6-4, and now she's talking with Gary Richardson.
Many congratulations. As interviewers, we're not supposed to ask, how do you feel? But I'm going to, because you are shaking.
I'm still shaking. I'm so happy.
It was a wonderful moment, wasn't it?
Oh yes, Serena played a fantastic match. She's such a tough opponent, and you know, it's just amazing feeling to win this match. The crowd was so amazing. Thank you for the support.
The crowd were fantastic with you, weren't they?
Yes, it was amazing. I love this court so much. It's such a special place for me.
The great thing about it, even when things weren't going your way, you still managed to smile. You look as though you're enjoying it. How do you do that?
I did enjoy it. You know, she played some unbelievable shots and moments that, you know, I was just like fighting for every single point and just hanging in there. And it's unbelievable.
What will Mum and Dad say to you, I wonder? Because for them to sit there and watch it, they must have been going through agonies.
I don't know. You have to ask them, but I'm sure they're so happy as well.
When she came back to level it, what were you feeling and thinking, sitting there at the net? What were you thinking?
Well, she played unbelievable tennis. I gave it everything I had. So, I just fought for every single point, but she was better at those patches. So I just hang in there and fought for every single point to try to win it somehow.
You have a great record against French champions, against Wimbledon. Just tell us what the statistic is. 4 times now?
For love, yes. I played 2009, I beat Kuznetsova, who just won the French. 2010, I didn't play. 2011, I beat Nali, also with match points down. And then last year, Sharapova, and now Serena.
You play Kanepi next. Tell us about her. What do you know?
I'm not thinking about that yet.
No. You're going to go out and enjoy tonight and have a small celebration?
No, not yet. The tournament is not over yet.
Very well done.
Thank you.